Hello, 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 and welcome back to Hoot of the Sims. This is your host, Amanda, and I am going to be showing you guys the new Sims 4 Get Famous building items and furnishing items. There is quite a lot to cover in this video alone. That is why I made a separate Create a Sim Let's Get Famous video with all the new outfits and stuff. And this one is specifically for building and furnishing your houses, because there's quite a lot to cover here. I mean, half of this stuff is probably just going to be used on set, but I'm showing you it all anyways, because it's all really cool. So we're going to start out here with doors, and we're going to start out with windows and wallpapers and stuff like that. So this first door that I am placing, and the second door, third, fourth, and fifth. I had to extend the wall to get this fifth door in even further than I thought I would have to, but yeah. So this door is very cool because it shows different like a star and like a hairdressing room. And if you guys get the chance to read the star knob slat door description, please do, because it's funny. It's riffing off of SpongeBob and its theme song. And I thought that was pretty funny and great. And I love that fourth door with the gate, like the celebrity gate. It is absolutely fantastic. And I decided to keep all these items for whatever reason and never deleted any of them. I had to actually go through 3 different lots when I placed all this stuff. So yeah, it was quite a lot to cover in this one video, and that's why I sped it up quite a bit. Otherwise it would have been about an hour long. So you're welcome, guys. Yeah, and if you, like I said, if you really want to see all this stuff in better detail, just buy Get Famous. It is completely worth it. I'm not lying to you. But yeah, all these windows on the right here, they all have the same colors, and they all have different layouts, and it's just going to be wonderful to make a house just using those windows because it will match perfectly. And yeah, I decided to extend this wall more so you can see all these other windows. These ones look a little bit more like luxurious, like for a mansion maybe, like in The Sims 4 for your rich Sims. But I like these too because they come in 3 different sizes as well. And yeah, I like that 3-pane window as well too. It's very neutral and modern. And that little window is very cute. I like that peeking window. And these ones are cool too with the square trim that sticks out. Yeah, they're all unique in their own way, and I imagine these all being used for different levels of like celebrities in Get Famous. Like those bay windows with the ultimate designs and swirly twirlies are going to be for the richest of all Sims. But that's just a side note commentary. And these are new columns that came with the Sims 4 expansion pack. Get Famous. I do really like the far left one with the Corinthian column top. It's beautiful. Sorry, I'm kind of a nerd when it comes to architecture. I took a whole course on it because I was an art major. I actually majored in design, graphic design. So, but doing that, I had to learn about a bunch of other art stuff like architecture and paintings, and pretty good painter myself. But anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. But these new marble stairs are wonderful, and I also like the ones on the left too because they actually do glow on the bottom. Here I'm showing you the new fences. Like I said, that one's probably going to be used on set with the X's. And yeah, that fence also glows, so they match those stairs on the left perfectly. And this, I would say, is very luxurious. Those gates, these two here, they're just beautiful. Oh, I love them. They both have different aspects that they can be used for, and they're just, oh my gosh, they're pretty. And we even got a new, forget what that's called, like a new wall trim, basically. And I think it's like either supposed to be concrete or like some sort of rock or stone. But yeah, and we do have one roof furnishing. It's like I would say that's almost like a wood paneling roof, but I think it looks pretty good. Yep, and we do have new like roof decorations as well. This one's definitely for like a fancy modern mansion. It looks really cool like that. And again, it comes with the same colors as the fence. And then we've got like some weird like HVAC looking vents that you can add if you want to make some sort of industrial building for your Sims. I'm just kind of showing you what they would look like on a roof. But yeah, they're pretty cool. We got 4 different ones of those, and that last one is huge. Until you play around with it, you don't realize how huge it is. And I do love that turret too. That sharp turret is amazing. Now I'm going to show you some new flooring. This wood flooring is wonderful because it looks like it is worn down and it's old and it's seen its better days, but it's beautiful. I like it. It adds a lot of character to like maybe starter homes for your celebrity sim who is an up and comer. And honestly, guys, this marble flooring is beautiful, and I love the next one I'm going to be showing you too. It's that one is probably my favorite right here. It is beautiful. The different colors and the swirls in the tile. Oh, it's just it's beautiful. There's nothing like it in the game yet. So if you really like marble and fancy luxurious stuff, please get this pack. You will not regret it. Here I'm just kind of placing random colors from the same style because I wanted to show you guys what they all looked like. But yeah, they're wonderful. The new flooring is not a disappointment in the slightest. And here, this is kind of like a stucco color or like a stucco style, and there's quite a few different stuccos. You can almost make a like a what would you call that? Like a pastel rainbow with those colors. And this is fancy. These match these windows perfectly. And there is so many different colors and you can use that same marble with those too nicely and it'll work so good together. But yeah, and here we have a lot of new like outdoor siding too. I think that's the category. Oh, brick. They're under brick. But yeah, there's a lot of different colors for that as well. And then we've got a solid version of those with the half wall. We got in one new brick style, which is cool. My personal favorite is that like white and gray colored one. And then we've got like wood paneling here, and I think that's really pretty too. It almost kind of reminds me of the spa day style that they had, but I like it to say the least. It is wonderful. Here I was just trying to figure out where I could put more of these wallpaper samples. That one is just like a thinner version of that first wooden one, but I end up placing it later so you guys can see it better. But like I said, you can buy the pack and go explore these things yourself. This is just more or less like giving you guys an idea of what this pack would include if you purchased it. Just a very fast overview of all these new items. And like I said, it's completely worth it. Yep, and here this is soundproof walling. My gosh, I can't talk today. That I am showing you currently. This is very cool because you can make a music room where like your Sims could record songs or perform music and not annoy others around you. That's the concept. I don't know if it's actually soundproof in the game, but that is what I was reading on the description of that wallpaper. So we do got a new foundation design that looks pretty nice. It's like a wooden thing. We have a huge new fountain. It is, and I mean huge. You can see how big it is compared to those tiles and the flooring over there. I mean, you could use cheats and size it down, but it adds less. It kind of changes the fact that it's supposed to be like a luxury item, so kind of like that they made it huge. And that was it for build mode stuff, so now I'm going to be showing you all the new furnishing items, and we're going to be starting with comfort. So this is one of the new beds, and I think that's really nice for like an upcomer or like a notable sim who's going to be becoming famous or is on the verge of becoming famous, and then once they become famous, look at that bed upgrade. My gosh, it is beautiful. And these sleeping pods are kind of cool too. I don't know if I'm going to actually be using these. Maybe if I have like an alien sim, I will have them sleep in a sleeping pod just because it looks so, I don't know how I would say that, like unrealistic or space-like, but they're pretty cool too. And I love these new chairs. These new lounging chairs are awesome. I love that really tall and luxurious looking one. It is just, oh, it's amazing. And I like how they stuck for, oh my gosh, I can't talk, guys. I apologize. Oh, I can't believe that they did such a good job on sticking with the same style throughout for all these comfort items. They are beautiful and they actually match like the wallpapers and the furnishings you could use. So, oh, it's just amazing. If you guys, like I said, if you guys really like all this stuff, it is worth getting. It adds a lot more freedom and gameplay to your game, and like I said, your sim can be like a literal YouTuber and become famous for being a YouTuber. So that's really cool. I mean, they could become famous for doing anything. My sim Stephanie is actually creating paintings on the side to add to her fame too. So she's not just acting, she is developing her painting skill too. And as she sells her paintings, she's actually gaining fame doing that too. So you could be a famous artist, you could be, I'm sure you could be a famous writer. Um, but yeah, the main one is acting. That one's probably the most fun to get famous for, I would say, and maybe singing too. So, like writing songs and whatnot. Because I've watched a couple of different YouTubers make videos, and a couple of them made their Sims famous for singing. I don't exactly know how yet, like, because I haven't done it myself, but I am 100% sure it's possible if you can get famous for selling paintings. So, I love this new expansion pack, guys. The gameplay is amazing. All these items are awesome. I love how they match each other. So when you're building a house and furnishing it, all of your things can match. It's wonderful. I can't explain how much I love this game, this expansion pack so far. It is not disappointed me in the slightest. But yeah, they even have a gold toilet, which is it's pretty funny. Because I mean, your Sims are gonna, do the deed in there, and they're pooping on money basically. So it's pretty funny. And I really love that modern shower that I placed on the right. It is amazing, and I love that new corner tub too. It's, oh gosh, and this one's just weird with the swan wings, but like I said, these are for like your high class Sims or your top of the line celebrity Sims. Yeah, we do even have new bar, what would you call it? Yeah, bars. I would just call it a bar. You have a new bars for your Sims. Um, you could probably make a very nice modernistic like nightclub too using half of these items and get famous. It is not all for like it's not all just glam and gold and all of this. There's also a modern aspect to some of these items too. So, and even some like neutral, traditional, modern almost style too. Like there's the top of the line modern, like nothing else is classified as modern. Those are 100% modern. And then you got the items that are like in between where they could be modern, but they could also be traditional items. And then you've got the luxurious top, like gold trim items. So, you know, if you have an ambition to get this game, it will not disappoint you because you will have tons upon tons of different options and ways to furnishing your house. Yeah, and this is a new pond. I'm really excited about this item because apparently your Sims can buy sharks and feed them, and you can see them swimming around in the pond. But yeah, we got new green screens too under activities and skills, and they were just way too big to keep on the lot, so I just kind of deleted them. Just placed one of them so you could see like a general idea of what it would look like. And yeah, here we've got new plants too, and we've got I'd say yeah, like a handful of wall hangings. This one's cool because it's like a poster for movies. So if you're in the acting career, you could like hang those all around your house and say, "This is my Sims movie, like their first movie they were in," and like showcase it and have them just kind of brag almost. But yeah, and this is huge. You don't realize how big that last mural was. Like when you buy this game, if you do and you place that mural down, you're gonna be like torn and like blown away by how huge it actually is. But yeah, and we got new mirrors. We pretty much have like new furnishing items in almost every category, which is incredible. Like I said, they did not disappoint with items in this expansion pack. As you can see, it took me 24 minutes of a sped up video to show you all this stuff. And I take back what I said earlier. This video would probably be longer than an hour. It'd probably be closer to 2 hours if I didn't speed any of this gameplay footage up. So, like I said, you're welcome. But yeah, we even have new sculptures. Some of them, like I said, like this dinosaur head is definitely just gonna be used for like a set. But if you think about it, that would make a very, very, very cool museum item. If you guys make museums or like public lots for your Sims to enjoy, that is a perfect sculpture for you. You can make a science museum now or something. And this rug is incredible. I love the modern ones with like the circle design that don't look as rundown and rugged, but and this is really cool because they have a rug that actually fits in 4 different pieces and you can change the design of it too. So, yeah, you have a huge, huge circle mug or rug if you use all 4 of them together. But, you could also just use it for a corner of a room and only have a quarter of the circle formed. So it's pretty diverse. I like how they made that rug. Yeah, and here we have a lot more different like wall hanging stuff. Um these little stripy guys reminded me of the room dividers that they added for spa day, but you can't place these on the ground. It has to be like on a wall. So that's the only difference here. And yeah, they've got new decorative like HVAC stuff, new signs. It's a huge sign, guys. Like that's the tallest wall and it barely fit. You can only place that one on one height if you're not using move objects, so it's kind of crazy. Yeah, and that is huge too. It's ginormous. Like I said, that's probably supposed to be a billboard, so again, another movie advertisement thing, and that is amazing too because you guys, if you make your own like acting lot, that is perfect for the outside. You can make it look like a movie theater or something, or like an acting theater or like a play theater. So much added to this game, and I love all of it. But yeah, these are other like decorations I added in the miscellaneous category. There's quite a few different things here. These are kind of cool because they're stone, and I think you can make a pretty nice pathway on the outside of your house. Don't get me wrong, or don't quote me on this. I don't know if your Sims can 100% walk on those things, but they use those little ground like X arrow markers on stage in the actual acting career, but I haven't seen the stone being used that way. Like that stone I just placed. I'm not sure. You'll have to experiment with that, but I think it's just cool looking. And I like that decorative item that goes underground. So that's and I don't get me like seriously, don't quote me on any of this, but those the underground item I think or like the item that goes into the ground looks like it has stairs so your Sims might be able to actually go into that little crease and walk around. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, we have more like stage markers here. That one's pretty huge. And I don't know exactly sure what this one's supposed to be. It almost looks like a part of a spaceship. Yeah, and I think we're getting into the set items here. This lot, I thought this lot would have been perfect for just showing all the rest of these items. This is like a 50 or like a 40 by 30 or like a 50 by 40 lot or something crazy like that for the size of the lot, and it still got filled up. I actually went through a 50 by 40 and two 30 by 20s to show all of these Sims 4 Get Famous items, so like I said, they don't disappoint with new stuff. Granted, a lot of the new stuff is huge, especially at this lot. Like, this lot filled up super fast, and just because it's mostly set items, but, either way, this it's crazy how much stuff they added to the game. Yeah, we have like even a little cannon, and you can change the cannon color, and I love these like sets that almost look like, you know, you're in a little town. Like that one's a cute little old western looking style, and there's 3 different colors there too, which is amazing. And then we've got like a alien crash ship that goes with these other wall decorations I'm showing you currently. Yeah, and look at that. It makes a beautiful window when you connect those two together. So, and yeah, I think the new trailer that they dropped after release of The Sims 4 Get Famous actually showcased these set pieces a little bit more, because if you haven't watched that trailer yet, please do, because it was so funny. It was super creative. I really enjoyed it. It was so cute. Like a little storyline of these two Sims who look like they're lovers, and they're running from people and getting chased by people in like a space area, and then like I think they end up in like an old western town too, but yeah, to say the least, it was very adorable. And this piece here reminds me of Panem and the Hunger Games, like where President Snow made his speeches. So, and yeah, like President Snow would sit on that high throne chair. But yeah, and we even have like a half pirate ship and a huge kids dresser, which is it's so funny. I don't know why they decided to add that item exactly, but I'm gonna give them a clap. Very funny. But yeah, like I said, ran out of room on that 50 by 40, and I wanted to show you guys the pirate ship connected like that because I thought it looked really cool, and I thought I was missing half of the effect the way I showed it earlier, so yeah, and they even have a little car crash scene and ancient ruins, and the sets are incredible here. Oh gosh, I love them so much. And yes, we do have new lamps, new table lamps, and I believe we do have new floor lamps too. And I think I'm going to be, yeah, I'm showing you guys those in a second here. Yeah, these mainly, the ones that are new, look like they're set pieces. Except for that, like, fire goblet looking one. That one probably could be used in, like, an outdoor area in your rich Sims house. Um, oh, and I absolutely love that wall with the, like, the cone-looking light. That one's really pretty. And here I realized that I couldn't showcase these wall ceiling hanging ones because they needed to actually be in a room. So I made a tiny little room to show you everything here. I don't know how else to describe that, but yeah. Like I said, luxurious stuff, modern stuff, and set stuff. That is the way to sum up all of the new stuff they added. But I am not disappointed in the slightest. They stuck with the same theme, they stuck with the same styles. So your house can be furnished beautifully and look literally like it's matching with other stuff, which is awesome. And this is my favorite item that they added to the game that I just placed. That little video set, that is actually like your Sims can make literal videos and post them for other Sims to see, and you can gain followers and fame by making videos. And I haven't played around with the music one, but the one that I placed that looked similar to that before was for music. So, and oh my gosh, look at the shoe rack and look at the other clothing rack. Like, you could literally make a beautiful walk-in closet with the new stuff that they added. Like, it's incredible. Oh, I'm so excited to like just dive into this game and maybe make a beautiful house for you guys, like a huge mansion. Oh my goodness. But yeah, that's all the footage I have for you guys today from like building and furnishing stuff from Sims 4 Get Famous. If I haven't sold you yet in the game, then maybe this expansion pack isn't for you. But any normal person would love all that new stuff. So, not judging you if you don't want it, but get it for the stuff. But yeah, I will catch you guys in my next video. Like I said, if you like this video, please hit the thumbs up and the subscribe button. And until next time, I will see you later. Hoot out.